This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, making a difference. The new AI mode in Google search and Campa Energy Unstoppable Banja, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with mutual funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
When fearless SRH collide with determined CSK, the Southern Derby will erupt with unmatched passion. Tata IPL, SRH versus CSK, Saturday, only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
They get a couple of big overs with the batsmen still to come. Even 220 is possible. So the CSK strategic timeout done and dusted. And one to cement. Fair play award. Mumbai Indians on top there. And looking good tonight. Good recovery after being 12 for 2, 134 run partnership. Now 160 for 3. Now Bartlett into his final over.
Understatements of the match here, match 24. QTK, yeah, 5 short of 100. Get that and kick on. Can he keep going? Rabia mentioning the slowness of this pitch. We know the history going to the other side of the square. We mentioned 180, 190, but man, look what's possible if this guy, this outstanding opening batter keeper, can go all the way and get something like 130.
Well, a really good crowd now. It's a sea of blue. They've had plenty to cheer. And all in anticipation here as it's De Kock on strike. 96 now. Adding to the atmosphere and the picture.
That's definitely been a plan to Hardik. A lot of short balls, slower balls, bounces. Nothing in the arc of the captain. You just know how powerful he is. They don't want to give him a freebie to get his innings going. If you want to get any runs, you need to work hard here.
And they keep it away from him. Keep it away from that arc. Whether they're bowling short or they're bowling full. Well, it's 97 from 52. Started off with a glorious 6 first ball. And just the timing, the balance. For someone playing his first game, this is great to see. Slicing it away. Just that's one of his favorite shots. Swings it away on the onside, on the bounce to the man in the deep.
Well, he's going about QTK. Man, those hands, how quick they are. You mentioned Ravi, and having not played, it's his first outing. But making the most of it. Oh, is he what? He's almost striking at getting close to 200 there. See, as I say, what can he do? Can he stake around for the rest of this innings?
Oh, he's got that away. Third IPL 100 for Quinton de Kock. And this is a magnificent innings. His first game this season. And my word, he stepped up to the plate.
What a great 100. Quinton de Kock. Take a bow. What a fantastic way to get there too. There's his wife, Sasha. His family is here. First game in this year's IPL. He's been in terrific form throughout this year so far. And what a wonderful 100.
प्योरिटी और प्राइस में श्योर 1 लीटर कैंपा श्योर सिर्फ 15 रुपए में शुक्र है श्योर है
आम तो मैं खा गया गुठली मेरी क्रिकेट खेल रही है
गुठली इज द बेस्ट पार्ट सर फैन हूं ना आपका
फैन बनना है तो हैवेल्स जैसा बन
ऐड करने लगे बॉलिंग पे फोकस
अभी फैन पे फोकस
बनाओ अच्छे फैन हैवेल्स फैंस हवा बदलेगी
That's up in the air. Goes the distance.
So the captain says, I better join the party. He'd been striking well and truly under 100 at Hardik Pandya. Now he zips past that with just one stroke. Great start to the 18th over.
It's a great shot, not easy to bang it down the ground from that length.
Yeah, this is the 6 again into the wicket. Change of pace from Marco Jansen. Hardik Pandya, he's been out there now for 11 deliveries. And that's a powerful shot. You got to wait a split second and then use every bit of muscle you got. Hit it back straight over the bowler.
This is up in the air. Oh, what an effort! What an effort! That is one of the best catches you'd see. Shreyas Iyer, how's that for presence of mind? He wants the applause and he deserves it there. Just have a look. This is simply magnificent.
Hashtag hang time. Oh, put a cape on him. Wow, just wow. To do that and get it back, and then your teammate hanging around and having the presence of mind to be in the thick of it, to go, I've got to be here for you, captain.
We have
And
an
take
umpire
the
review for
catch.
fair catch. I have checked the feet, it's fair delivery. I'm looking at the best angle. Keep rolling. First contact is from inside the boundary through the ball. It's in the air. Can you roll one more time? I want to see the first contact from where he jumped. Take it back, take it back. Yeah, roll now. Yeah, jump is from inside the boundary. Keep rolling. He's in the air. In the contact of the ball, through the ball to the another fielder. One past the boundary. It's fine. And the another fielder took the catch. It's a fair catch. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
What a catch! What a catch that was. Team effort paramount, and it was the Shreyas Iyer, Xavier Bartlett show there. Shreyas, the captain, at his acrobatic best, which brings Rutherford to the crease.
मेरा रुतबा है मेरा सिग्नेचर दुनिया की सोच से ऊपर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर सिग्नेचर फाइनेस्ट सिल्वर इलायची a premium product from Dilbar Group
Right in the block hole. It's a good opportunity for Punjab Kings now to pull things back.
Well, it is. But you're up against this fellow, the Guyanese Hunter. Man, he struck some beauties the other night, Sunday night here. But Marco Jansen says, Coach, that's how you do it.
Can bang on the money.
Now this is a look at that wicket. Again, slower ball from Marco Jansen. He's foxed Hardik Pandya. His hands come off it. He got enough power though, but take a look at this. The hang time by Shreyas Iyer and the presence of mind to notice that Xavier Bartlett had moved across there and still flicked it to him. Just in the corner of his eye, he would have been watching both boundary and fielder. That's incredible.
It's an amazing catch. And look at the dugout of the Mumbai Indians. And see if you can spot Rohit Sharma as we see this catch. And just see his reaction. Now have a look. It's 177 for 4.
Kappa Energy, unstoppable banja.
राजश्री इलायची जश्न का जश्न
काय मस्त डिजाइन बनाया रे ऑनलाइन डालना वायरल होगा कैसे
गूगल जमुना से पूछते हैं बिना प्रोफेशनल इक्विपमेंट के एकदम एस्थेटिक ज्वेलरी वीडियो कैसे बनाएं?
ज्वेलरी के लिए नेचुरल सनलाइट बेस्ट रहती है 90 डिग्री एंगल से शूट करें वीडियो बनाने के लिए कुछ आइडियाज दूं
Singh went past 100 wickets in IPL cricket today. Now to bowl the penultimate over. Oh, how good is that? He gets into a position where he can go both ways. Either on the onside or on the offside. This is just skill.
Yeah, this is beautifully played. He's walked across. He knows Arshdeep is looking to go nice and full. So he's not worried about the ball potentially being short or hitting him. He's just switched his hands a little bit there. Just glided and popped it over where short third man is.
Now change in the field. Fine leg drops back. In fact, short third drops back to third man. Long on comes into the circle. He has long off, so he's bowled to his field.
Did you see that, Brad?
Now have a look at Rohit Sharma there in the dugout. Watch him now. What's happening there? Takes a good look at Shreyas Iyer. Good look. What have you done?
Are we in a dream? Is this really happening? Yeah, Sky was like, you're kidding me. Wow.
Oh, this is excellent stuff from the tall man.
Rutherford's been out there for 3 balls and he's got 3 perfect Yorkers and broken 1 bat so far.
And how many do they carry? He'd have to have about 10, wouldn't he?
He's got about 10, and once he gets here, he always steals 1 or 2 from his other teammates.
Oh, they don't make them like they used to, as they say. Well, yeah, vastly different these days. So much lighter blades, and they don't last as long, but my word. Say, Dale, cracking Yorkers.
Oh, yes. Skillful.
I'm liking it. Saw Janssen, he targeted the stumps, but this is a wide line Yorker, don't mind it. QTK, fancy that. Hanging around, having to watch Ryan Rickleton play. And he says, I've had enough. I'm not having that. Here at Wankiti on this iconic stage, and he's playing all around the clock. Oh, yes, sir.
He's done it! Crashing into middle stump. And this is brilliant bowling, both from Janssen and from Arshdeep Singh. Just the execution of the Yorker. First class.
Absolutely beautiful from Arshdeep Singh. At seam up, Rutherford's been out there for 5 deliveries, got 4 perfect Yorkers. Oh, you got to feel for him. The other night he was hitting the ball all over the place, and tonight everything perfect. Seam up, little bit of dip from Arshdeep, finds the timber. Rutherford's got to go for 1. MI 182 for 5.
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये और बहुत लंबा था। वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in Google search, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Campa Sure, Shukar hai, Grow, ye market sabka hai, and Carrot Lane, a Tata product.
With just 7 balls remaining. Well, just 1 ball left in his spell. He's got outstanding figures today. 3.5 overs, 3 for 18. 2 and 2 balls in power play, and now an excellent Yorker to account for Rutherford. So his final ball to Tilak Varma. Gets it on the full, puts it away to the boundary. 9 of the over. It's 186 for 5, 1 over left.
Helps beat sensitivity fast. Sensodyne Rapid Relief.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
So 1 over left. And it's Quinton de Kock on strike.
Coaching hat on Dale Steyn. You're pleased with that in terms of the follow through. Vashak with this. What a cracker. Yeah, 4 of 5. Beauty just tailed in, and Dale Steyn, I do recall you saying you got a feel for him. Guess what? No, we don't. Not from our fraternity.
Swings. Get 2. Well, Danny Dale, Rutherford had reached upstairs and then seen this first ball to Tilak Varma and said, where the hell was this delivery? All this while. He got 4 cracking Yorkers. And this one, Tilak Varma, first ball, gets something juicy on leg stump. It's a good comeback so far from Punjab. It looked as if 220 was on the cards for the Mumbai Indians. Namandhir and Quinton de Kock were firing. And they've been chasing 200, Punjab. They've got a good batting lineup. Some very aggressive players.
I was doing the game the other night, and the stats gurus were fizzing. They've chased down the most in the history of the IPL in terms of 200-plus scores have the Punjab Kings. So that'll be positive for the fellows in red and blue going the turnaround.
And just seeing the way these two teams have gone at each other in the history of the IPL. 17-17 is the scoreline. 5-5 at the Wankhede. Well struck. Flat on the bounce. Over the rope.
We've seen some fantastic Yorkers in the last few overs. Arshdeep Singh, Marco Jansen. And Vizak's just gone a little knuckle drag down. Tilak Varma's just walked out there. The first ball he faced, he got down on his knee, knew it was going to be a Yorker. This time he stands tall, hoping that maybe he'll get a length ball or something that he can throw his arms and swing his arms at. He got exactly that.
Hits the stumps. Might have just got back. Well, he was in a good position, Dharmasena. A direct hit normally can always be touch and go.
We have an umpire review for run out at bowler's end. I'm looking at the try screen. Keep rolling, keep rolling. Freeze when the bail lit up. Yeah, freeze it. No part of the bat is grounded inside the popping crease when the wicket is broken. I'm ready with my decision for the big screen.
Out. And direct hit. Doing the trick. Tilak Varma departs. One ball to go. It's 193 for 6. So final ball of the innings. 6 needed for Punjab Kings to chase 200. And that's again good delivery. And it's a good effort from Punjab to restrict the Mumbai Indians to 195 from their 24 overs, from their 20 overs. And it's going to be one heck of a contest, this. 196 to win.
आपको पता है चीनी, गुड़, हनी सब में कैलोरीज है। फिटनेस के लिए ट्राई शुगर फ्री ग्रीन। इसमें है 100% नेचुरल 0 कैलोरी स्टीविया लीव्स की मिठास। शुगर फ्री ग्रीन।
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये ओवर बहुत लंबा था। वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर। फिरकी के जादूगर रविचंद्रन अश्विन, स्वागत है आपका।
मैं विकेट अलर्ट देने वाला रवि बिश्नोई क्रॉस मारते ऑफ द मार्क।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, Making a Difference, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk, Tata AIG है तो भरोसा है, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
So 195 for 6. From 20 overs, there's a very good partnership between the Centurion Quinton de Kock and Namandhir that allowed Mumbai to come back on track. And Namandhir, the man who was involved in that partnership with us here. Naman, well played. That was a good counter attack.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
What was the pitch like, and what was the thought process? You had a lucky escape early doors. I think it looked as if you were walking towards the pavilion when you came back.
The wicket feels very good, sir. I guess we are 20 short. Yeah, that was a shit shot. I shouldn't be playing that. But yeah, wicket felt very good. We are 20 short, and I hope we'll defend this total.
And what about Quinton de Kock? Well, he was in sublime touch.
Some of the shots he plays was pretty unbelievable. The one he hit over covers on the first ball shows that how good a player he is.
You mentioned 20 short, but when you look at this pitch compared to some of the other pitches you played on, it's a little bit on the slower side, and even the bounce-wise, not the same.
Yeah, it is on the bit of the slower side compared to last game. Yes, the bounce is not that good. We used for the 1 KD wicket, and we have a very good bowling attack, so we back ourselves to defend this total.
Yes, I was just going to ask you that, Naman. You're backing yourself to nail this for sure, are you?
For sure.
And tell me about your process in terms of what do you do before a game? You're smashing the ball out in the middle, or you're just getting in the nets and just batting some time and whatever comes your way?
No, to be honest, I am not the kind of player who smashed the ball a day before the game. I'm kind of a batsman who used to time the ball. If I'm hitting the middle of the ball, it's good enough for me.
You went in there 12 for 2, and you were the first one to counter-attack there. Was that on your mind?
Not at all. I was just went inside to play my shots, some cricketing shots. The wicket was very good with the new ball, so I just backed my shots.
Well played today. Now do the job on the field.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yes, batted beautifully, Naman. Taking the Mumbai Indians at one stage, they were 12 for 2, and then the partnership between Quinton de Kock and Naman. They added 134, in fact 122, and were responsible in taking Mumbai Indians to that score of 195 for 6, and de Kock finishing on 112.
Yeah, great stuff from Ashdeep Singh. Look at that, 3 for 22 with 13 dots. He was the pick of them. Janssen got 1 for 30, and Shashank is 1 for 19, came for 2 overs. Well, some pretty good stuff all round, but Ashdeep, well done, son.
So there you go. When the Mumbai Indians come out onto the field, they've got to defend this score. Punjab need 196 to win from their full 20 overs.
After watching 4 games on the sideline, Quinton de Kock marked an emphatic return to Mumbai Indians with a terrific century, but 195 on the board, a half century for Naman Dheer. But what was really interesting is what he said in that post-match interview. He reckons they're 20 short. Let me put Mitch here on the spot on Amul Cricket Live. Do you reckon it's 20 short, Mitch?
Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, the trend has been that there's been scores over 200 every time at Wankhede. But you heard Mahela Jayawardene talk about how it was a little bit too paced, and it can get like that at Wankhede, where it just becomes a little bit difficult to score and time the ball, particularly if you lose wickets in the middle.
Well, 20 short or 20 good enough. We'll find out when Punjab Kings walks out to bat, but let's just celebrate what we saw from Quinton de Kock. He's been waiting in the wings to just get an opportunity, and he made the most of it with what was a terrific century tonight.
Well, he was destructive from that first shot over extra cover, and he didn't look like slowing down. One thing we need to understand about Quinton de Kock's game, over the last 4 or 5 months, he's developed the ability to open up that blade and hit over backward point and over extra cover. Traditionally, you could bowl wider to Quinton and get away with it. Tonight, they tried that plan to him, and they weren't able to be effective because he's developed that offside part of his game.
He carried his bat through the innings, 112 not out of 60 deliveries, close to 200 was the strike rate. A few problems for Mumbai going ahead as far as team selection is concerned, but also Naman Dheer. That partnership of 122, because it felt like it was a below par power play. They lost 2 wickets, just 48 on the board, but these two did terrifically in that middle phase.
Well, what a master stroke to put him up the order. Coming in at 4 tonight. He had a chance early. Chahal just lost it, and that was the chance he needed. From there on, just his poise and his balance at the crease. Every shot he played, he looked like he was controlled. Looked like he was using a different bat to some of the other blokes tonight. He was phenomenal, and even against spin, using his feet on a tricky wicket, was able to strike that one over extra cover. The shot of the night for me.
Yeah, his dismissal brought on Hardik Pandya to the crease, and Hardik Pandya had hit a 6. And just when things were looking good for Mumbai, arguably the best catch of the Tata IPL this season, Shreyas Iyer pulling off an absolute blinder at the boundary. Even Surya Kumar Yadav and Rohit Sharma were in awe.
Oh, easily the best catch of the tournament so far. And look, isn't he loving it, lapping it up? I thought he was going to go and celebrate in the dugout for a second. But also Xavier Bartlett being there as well. The presence of mind to be there for that return in the infield. Phenomenal stuff, great teamwork, and what a great catch.
Yeah, now 196 for Punjab Kings to pick up yet another win. The first time we are seeing 200 not being scored here at the Wankhede Stadium. They do have their work cut out, the Mumbai Indians. Now, Prabh Simran and Priyansh Arya, they'll be raring to go on what has been a decent pitch. Do Mumbai have the answers? Because take a look at that run rate. 12 is the run rate for Priyansh and Prabh Simran, while Mumbai Indians, their bowling has been a little expensive.
Yeah, and they've got a lot of changes this game as well. So the longer this game goes, the more pressure is going to be on those guys who've come into this setup. I'd like to see them get Bumrah into the game early, because you're going to have to knock out the top three quite early.
Is tonight the night Jasprit Bumrah finally gets into the wickets column?
Well, I hope so. I hope so from our perspective as Mumbai fans. But look, it's bound to happen. The time has come. He's been bowling really well. It's just the approach. So if they can get the run rate up, they're going to have to take him on in this game.
Mitch, you've been in this kind of a situation, less than 200 to get. Where would you be bowling to Prabh Simran and Priyansh Arya? What would your lengths be?
Well, Prabh Simran, you want to take the ball away to him early, just that little bit fuller of length. And look, against Priyansh, I'd like to see them try and test him on the short ball early. We've seen teams try and do it a little bit outside his eyes. You need to get that ball over that leg stump, cramp his hands and try and get him to pop it up.
Yeah, Mumbai's bowling has been their Achilles heel. Prabh Simran, Priyansh Arya, it's an explosive batting unit. Shreyas Iyer will also be in the mix. Do Mumbai get a win, or is it Punjab that'll lay unbeaten?
झूलता उछलता है, दौड़ता कभी कभी दौड़ कराता है, आगे आगे बढ़ता है इंडिया, अमूल दूध पीता है इंडिया.
Success is not a milestone. It's a never-ending race for perfection. Denver, the scent of my success.
जिसको पीते ही ऐसा लगता है जैसे
जन्नत, जिंदगी,
sublime, fresh,
awesome, संतुलित, बहुत मस्त है यार, बहुत मस्त है.
Can I have one more?
अमूल मस्ती बटरमिल्क, देसी रिफ्रेशर.
फिरकी के जादूगर रविचंद्रन अश्विन, स्वागत है आपका. मैं विकेट अलर्ट देने वाला. रवि बिश्नोई टॉस मारते ऑफ द मार्क.
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर. This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, making a difference. The new AI mode in Google search and Campa Energy, unstoppable banja, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with mutual funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
When fearless SRH collide with determined CSK, the Southern Derby will erupt with unmatched passion. Tata IPL, SRH versus CSK, Saturday, only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये और बहुत लंबा था. वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब.
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर. This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, making a difference. The new AI mode in Google search and Campa Energy, unstoppable banja, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with mutual funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
Success is not a milestone. It's a never-ending race for perfection. Denver, the scent of my success.
हाँ, बोलो आज क्या खाने का मूड है? Amul butter, utterly butterly delicious.
Punjab, who have chased in every game so far this season, unbeaten in the tournament, will need 196 to keep their winning streak alive. But the Mumbai Indians will know that 196 takes a lot of work and they need Bumrah to stand up.
Campa Energy, unstoppable banja.
नया सेंसोडेंट डीएसपी नर्व्स को प्रोटेक्ट करे और इनामल को रिपेयर। फील द रिलीफ विद सेंसोडेंट डीएसपी।
आपको पता है चीनी, गुड़, हनी सब में कैलोरीज है। फिटनेस के लिए ट्राई शुगर फ्री ग्रीन। इसमें है 100% नेचुरल 0 कैलोरी स्टीविया लीव्स की मिठास। शुगर फ्री ग्रीन।
बिस्लेट, ड्रिंक इट अप।
गर्मी में गर्मी, बारिश में लीकेज को भगाओ। छत पे एशियन पेंट्स डैम प्रूफ लगाओ। 80504 पे कॉल करो।
This will be fascinating. I think this will be fascinating one way or the other. Mumbai Indians are looking for 2 points to take them up into a logjam of 4 points, and they have an impact sub. Surya Kumar Yadav out, and Gazanfa, the finger spinner, the young Afghan, is in.
Well, they're up against the best side in the history of the IPL in terms of tracking down scores in excess of 200. They've done it on 10 occasions. Second best, their opposition in blue here have done it on 6 occasions to track down scores of 200 or more. But the best are the Punjab Kings. Can they make it up there? This is close to 200. I know it's not 200, but it's very close to it. It's a substantial score. Can they defend this, the home side?
It would help if Deepak Chahar could find some swing up front. He's got a slip in place and he can move the ball in each direction. My big thing tonight is Jasprit Bumrah has to now open his wicket-taking account this season. He hasn't got no wicket this season, but can Chahar swing it? First run.
Oh, Bish, there was a hint of it, just a little. Of course, he was a prodigious swinger of the ball with the CSK. And you think back in the day, let's have a look. Seen a little angle, just a little bit of shape, just enough. Doesn't have to be outrageous.
It's well played too, Michael Clark. You've seen guys fall over that.
Yeah, good cricket, good first ball. No loosener, right on the money. Just a forward block, forward defence. Right out of the middle. Yeah, there's the options there for the Mumbai Indians. And you're right, Bish. Could it be Bumrah back to his best tonight?
First boundary. It is so controlled from Simran Singh.
Tell you the other thing, even with those 2 balls, it's only been 2 balls, but you can see definitely a pace change in the surface. Those 2 balls just skidded off beautifully. First innings was a little bit slower. Now just a tiny bit of that dew across the surface of that wicket, and that's skidding on nicely.
Yeah, you got to get gritty there, Chahar. Get it over to middle and off stump. Wide of off stump, wide of off stump. What touch! Superb touch from Simran.
Spot on, Michael Clark. Yeah, it's sliding on, but you've got to actually get the timing precise. Men with fast hands. And what do? They keep wicket as well. So often the case. Keeper batters and those that open the batting. Gorgeous.
Keep your eye on Jasprit Bumrah tonight. He's got to get into the wickets tonight, surely. Shardul has been their leading wicket taker. Gazamfa has promised and at times has bowled well. Two deep fielders, a deep backward point and deep backward square leg. He doesn't need a second invitation. He's been scoring all around the park this season, but he's particularly strong there, Priyansh Arya.
It's the width again. Saw it to the right hand and now see it to the left-hander. There's no control of the line at the moment. Again, frees his hands, goes up and over that man at deep backward point. But that's the hitting arc for a left-hander. Open the face, slice it through backward point.
You talk about new ball bowling. Watch Josh Hazlewood last night. I know this is a different type of ground with not maybe as much pace and bounce, but Hazlewood was superb in showing us how to bowl in the power play last night.
Yeah, it's a skill, Bish, there's no doubt about it. It's the length, it's the line, it's looking to attack and take wickets. You look at that batting line up there for Kings. You've got to find a way to get some early breakthroughs against such a strong lineup.
Well, this is a good opening start here. 21 off the first over for the Punjab Kings.
काय मस्त डिजाइन बनाया रे ऑनलाइन डालना वायरल होगा
गूगल जेमिनी से पूछते हैं बिना प्रोफेशनल इक्विपमेंट के एकदम एस्थेटिक ज्वेलरी वीडियो कैसे बनाएं?
ज्वेलरी के लिए नेचुरल सनलाइट बेस्ट रहती है 90 डिग्री एंगल से शूट करें वीडियो बनाने के लिए कुछ आइडियाज दूं
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार विमल बोलो जुबान केसरी
Kappa Energy, unstoppable Banja.
A lot expected of this man tonight. Can he? I think he will get his first wicket. At some point he has to.
Bish, you're down on one knee praying, aren't you, already?
You know how hard the job is. We know how hard it is. He's too good.
One of the best in the business. In the terms ever, when you look at the numbers, how freakish he is. But then again, Captain Clark, I'm agree. Why don't you start with him? You're saying start with Harder, you're the captain, start with yourself, and then go to the sky. Or you say, look, I'm going to set the tone with one of the best bowlers on the planet in this form of the game.
I just think wickets are so important. I just think if you're going to go Bumrah, give him first over. Give him a crack. Let him get the breakthrough. That's timed beautifully. Again, it's too straight. Misses the line and pays. The other thing as well, you first over, you got 21 off. So Bumrah comes on, there's no pressure to score off Bumrah this over. If you take him for 4 or 6, as long as he doesn't get a wicket, that's where you want to be as a batter when you're facing the best bowlers in the world. You don't want to have to force them. Now you just bat normally because you got 21 on the board after the first over. Bumrah bowls straight up, none for none, game on. It's a tough one when you got a bowler like this that's so skillful, though, because you just back him to get a breakthrough no matter when you bring him on. And opposition teams, we've heard so many players talk about it. He's 4 overs, you just got to be more disciplined. As long as he's not getting too many wickets, you still think you set the game up to win. So that's why, again, Bumrah, yes, he mightn't be at his best, but in my opinion, he's the best in this format to ever have played. So he'll find a way to get wickets, there's no doubt about it.
I wonder when he goes piece off. I think the other thing, like, in years gone by, to your point, Michael Clark, and to your point, Danny Morrison, teams have tended to say exactly what you guys are saying. If we bowl in the first 1 or 2, they'll just see him out, and then we've wasted an over somewhere along the line. But these 2 batters, they don't mess around. They're coming as hard as the bowler is charging. So you want to use that if you're Bumrah.
I think you want to use him as a wicket taker. He's still that X-factor wicket taker. That's the best way to slow scoring. Get the batter out.
I just couldn't agree more. In terms of getting people out to stop the scoring rate and stopping the charge, again, I keep saying inside the first 6 overs, you just got to get people out. It's as simple as that. Yeah, just sit on his changes of pace now. 4 off the second ball, 3 dots on the trot. Well, who cares if it's 4 dots? Suddenly, you're still 26 after 2.
Just 5 off it, very controlled. 26 without loss.
Kappa Energy, unstoppable banja.
नीम का पत्ता कड़वा है, अनुराग कश्यप।
अपनों में गाली गलौज तो चलता है।
मैं फैन हूँ सर आपका। फैन बनना है तो हैवेल्स जैसा बनो।
ये ऐड है, पैसे मिलेंगे?
कुछ ना कुछ तो मिलेगा तुझे।
बनो अच्छे फैन, हैवेल्स फैंस, हवा बदलेगी।
मेरा रुतबा है मेरा सिग्नेचर, मेरा जज्बा है मेरा सिग्नेचर, बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर। Signature Finest Silver Ilaichi, a premium product from Dilbar Group.
Rightio. Super sub. Get into it. Think about Afghanistan and the quality of mystery spin. Here we go.
Nice start. Don't mind this from Hardik. Good change up. Bit of pace off. Again, the key's the length. Saw the other night. Just anything short, just sat up. Get that length right. Get the batters to look to play across the line. Get this ball to skid on looking for that front pad.
Happy with it?
Catch it. Yeah, boy.
First one down, Gazempa into the attack and he strikes. Priyansh Arya is gone.
Done the trick. Zampa, love it. That's got everyone out of their seats here in blue. Just what they needed. A change of ploy and tactic.
Catch it.
Take the pace off and get a spinner on. First one down fairly early in 2.2 overs. Priyansh has got to go for 15. 27 for 1.
क्रिकेट हो या म्यूचुअल फंड्स, सही फोकस है सबसे जरूरी।
आप खुश हैं कि नहीं?
मार्केट ट्रेंड के बाद शोर को म्यूट करके अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट्स में डटे रहने में ही समझदारी है, क्योंकि म्यूचुअल फंड्स सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
हर लड़की हीरा है, तो हर लड़की के लिए हीरा क्यों नहीं? कैरेट लेन, a Tata product.
आपको पता है चीनी, गुड़, हनी सब में कैलोरीज है। फिटनेस के लिए ट्राई शुगर फ्री ग्रीन। इसमें है 100% नेचुरल 0 कैलोरी स्टीविया लीव्स की मिठास। शुगर फ्री ग्रीन।
Didn't quite strike it rich against Sunrisers Hyderabad. Only 11, but he's shown his talent already in this tournament. Just 22 years of age. No slip. Deep square leg and long on.
This will be a challenge for him as well. I think he's definitely more comfortable to the speed on the ball, pace on. Here's another look at that wicket. Again, pace off, attack the stumps, get the bat a little look to go across the line, picks the man out at mid-wicket. Probably doesn't have to be the same. Find a way. Start his innings against spin. Going back over the wicket now.
Enjoying this now. Suddenly, things have changed. Come across the line subtly and to close the face of the last split second, just takes the pace off it in terms of the connection with the stroke.
Very good, very good. I'm seeing Hardik twirling his arms. I wonder if he's planning to come into the attack as well.
Fast bowling again. Pitching in line, looking for that LBW, building some pressure on Connolly. None off 3 to get out of the over with another dot ball.
Terrific over. 1 run and the wicket. 27 for 1.
प्योरिटी और प्राइस में श्योर। 1 लीटर कैंपा श्योर सिर्फ 15 रुपए में। शुगर है श्योर है।
पहली बार क्योंकि पहला मैच खास होता है, इसलिए कैडबरी डेयरी मिल्क के साथ स्टेडियम में एक खास सीट हो जाए, कुछ मीठा हो जाए।
कोशिश को कामयाबी को शोहरत बनते देखा है। हाँ, पिछले 60 सालों में मैंने देश को बनते देखा है। कमला पसंद, 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद।
He said he was ready in case he needs to do some heavy lifting. He hasn't had to do it so far this season. There's quite a bit before you can even think about him. It is Hardik Pandya. Deep point, deep square leg. Oh, dropped it! Oh no! Bumrah, we saw Chahal put down a sitter. This one should have been held.
Yeah, read my mind, Bish. Thought exactly that of Chahal when he put that absolute goober down. Namandir had a life. Now, Bumrah offers up the other one. No, sir. Gotta gobble those every time. Captain.
What is it that they say? Just rub salt in the wound. Should have had a wicket, and now a 4.
First one wasn't a great delivery, and there was an opportunity gone begging. This one's a good ball. Here's a look at the first delivery that's dropped from Bumrah. Short third man. Catches that 9 times out of 10. He's got a good set of hands for a fast bowler. Here's the second one. It's a beauty. Just seems away a little bit outside edge. No third man. Races to the boundary.
Question 4 of the new AI mode in Google search. How is the best emerging player of the tournament chosen? Based on specific eligibility criteria and voting process, players must be under 26 years of age, played fewer than 5 tests or 20 ODIs, and 25 or fewer IPL matches, and must not have won the award previously. You can know more by asking another question like which cricketers won the award in the last 5 editions. And that is handsome. That perhaps wins the handsome shot of the night so far from Cooper Connolly.
Yeah, he likes the ball coming on. Again, no real movement from Hardik Pandya. Back of the length, stand and deliver. Cooper Connolly. Very strong young man. Stands tall, goes back over his head. Get his innings going as well.
Captain, don't mind that. Get it right. It is so effective. Just doesn't arrive. Lovely deception here from Hardik Pandya. Seen a few of these. You're going to see a few more of them over the tournament. Incredible, isn't it? Some of your pictures, and then a seam comes up and it curves away as it goes past the batsman.
Attempted Yorker, missed out there. Connolly, 39 for 1 after 4.
Kappa Energy, unstoppable banja.
यार एक पार्टी ड्रेस चाहिए थी, फ्लोरल टाइप्स, नॉट टू महंगी हाँ।
और दिखाओ trendy styles, और दिखाओ।
Keep showing. Wow, viral makeup. I want. अच्छे brands in my budget.
बजट में मेरे और दिखाओ।
हर छोटी बड़ी शॉपिंग इन स्टाइल एंड बजट ऑन टाइम तो Amazon
और दिखाओ।
ये जश्न है, जश्न का ये जश्न है। Rashmi Ilaichi, Jashan ka Jashan.
So 4 overs have been bowled, 39 for 1. Now Gazanpur in his second over. Oh, what a pickup shot that is. Easy as for 6.
Yeah, this is an incredible shot. Hardly had to use his feet. Cooper Connolly, the ball is leg side. And then it's just a flick of the wrists. Look at that, didn't even move that front foot. Bang!
The flick of the fingers was met with a flick of the wrist.
With the feel that he's got, he's got 2 deep fielders leg side, so he's got to be tight, maybe into middle and off stump. Doesn't want to give width.
The finger's gone up. 2 wickets and 2 overs for Gazanpur. Cooper Connolly just having a chat and walks off. So a double blow here for the Punjab Kings. Gazanpur taking both the wickets.
Yeah, just a little tickle there. There you can see the spike come up, little inside edge. Quinton de Kock behind the stumps. He's had a good evening. 100 with the bat. Takes a great catch. Connolly wasn't convinced at first. But for him, unfortunately, that's the end of his night. He has to go for 17. Kings, 45 for 2.
प्योरिटी और प्राइस में श्योर 1 लीटर कैंपा श्योर सिर्फ 15 रुपए में चुके रहे श्योर है
With Skoda Supercare and growing network across 180 plus cities, you never drive alone.
Skoda.
So the skipper comes out to the middle. And off the mark with a glorious cover drive. Fresh from his innings in the last game, just climbing into it. There is a little bit of dew there, so the ball will come on to the bat.
Now, what a way to start. Any batter, if you asked any batter what ball he wants to get first up, it's a nice little cover drive you can throw your hands at.
Two is the call, and they'll get it easy. So the 50 comes up.
Risk reward, actually. I was just saying before that he wants to be tight on the off stump. Connolly saw a little bit of width and went after it, but good bowling.
So after power play, in fact, one more over left in power play, 5 overs gone, it's 52 for 2.
प्योरिटी और प्राइस में श्योर 1 लीटर कैंपा श्योर सिर्फ 15 रुपए में चुके रहे श्योर है
मेरा रुतबा है मेरा सिग्नेचर दुनिया की सोच से ऊपर बेबाक है मेरा सिग्नेचर सिग्नेचर फाइनेस्ट सिल्वर इलायची अ प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट फ्रॉम दिलबाग ग्रुप
for 2. So now Bumrah. I mean, I think from Bumrah's point of view, where he'll have to start rethinking his game is how sides approach him, batsmen approach him. It's a tactical game. We heard Michael Clarke saying they don't want to give him a wicket. They're happy with 5-6 runs and over. They go with that intention. And what it does, it has an effect on Bumrah as well. He strives harder, he wants a wicket, and then there could be a mistake where the batsmen cash in. And I agree with what Michael Clarke said. That will be a boundary. Well, they can ill afford this. Doesn't for the man there. And where I agree with Michael Clarke is give him the new ball. See if he can get a couple of wickets, get some confidence back in. Not that he's short of confidence. Yeah, that's a boundary.
Yeah, you get the feeling that if you know that other teams are going to look to play him out, that potentially you should have an extra fielder somewhere as a catcher or something. He'll slip in, maybe move him to second slip, sometimes a gully, somewhere, something like that. That just gives the opposition the idea that I know you're trying to defend me, but if you get it wrong, I'm going to get a wicket.
That's a good point to make, Dale. That's why I said new ball. Because that's when you'll have men in catching positions. I wish you'll have your own thoughts on that. Both being fast bowlers yourself, at some stages in your career, you'll see batsmen, when you're on top, when you're on a roll, thinking in that fashion.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily... I think the slip is a very good point. But I'm wondering whether we'll get to a stage again where we can see, I think in the last night's game there was a short leg, for example, for one ball. Little things like that, or leg gully. And really, it doesn't have to be for an over or two, maybe just a ball or two. Not only a slip.
Yeah, I've always said to guys from a coaching point of view, the bowler gets one fielder, the captain gets everybody else. So you feel that that's a great point. Having somebody maybe under the lid, on the leg side, it could be a slip, it could be a catching mid-wicket, wherever it is, but you as a bowler need to feel that this is where you can get a wicket. If you took every other fielder off the field, where can you get that one guy to get somebody out? And you know the opposition are looking to play you out, so it's an attacking position. Someone under the lid, maybe a slip.
Oh, well struck. Final ball of power play yields a boundary. 9 of that over. After 6, it's 61 for 2. And the signal for the Seat Tyres strategic timeout.
How do I change this guitar string?
Pull the string up to the headstock, thread it through the hole in the tuning peg.
Gemini तो बड़े काम कर.
Press to learn with Google Gemini. Try now.
फिरकी के जादूगर रविचंद्रन अश्विन स्वागत है आपका.
मैं विकेट अलर्ट देने वाला. रवि बिश्नोई क्रॉस मारते. ऑफ द मार्क.
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर.
This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, making a difference. The new AI mode in Google search and Campa Energy Unstoppable Banja, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with mutual funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
When fearless SRH collide with determined CSK, the Southern Derby will erupt with unmatched passion. Tata IPL, SRH versus CSK, Saturday, only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in Google search, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Campa Sure, Shukar hai, Grow, ye market sabka hai, and Carrot Lane, a Tata product.
First ball against Bumrah, he hits a 6.
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, making a difference, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk, Tata AIG hai to bharosa hai, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
Only one gets to rule the Western Derby.
Tata IPL GT versus MI, Monday, only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये और बहुत लंबा था. वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब.
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर.
Overs for him. So the Seat Tyres strategic timeout has come to an end. So the orange cap leaderboard, Virat Kohli leading the way there. 228 runs. There's Klaasen, there's Patidar, also in red hot form. That's why RCB top of the table. Now Shardul Thakur. Oh, nicely played. But the fielder at third man, very fine. Both these players know each other very well. Shardul Thakur, Shreyas Iyer played years of cricket together for Mumbai, across formats.
Shardul Thakur, somebody who's got a bit of a golden arm too. Can take wickets out of absolutely nowhere. That's what Mumbai need right now. They don't need a perfect delivery, a bowled or caught behind. They just need something. Caught cover, caught deep square.
And it's an area of the game that Hardik will be hoping they can control, because I think they've been the most expensive in the middle overs this season, going at somewhere around 11.5. So they'll want to try to build on what Gazamfa has done in the power play.
This is Shreyas Iyer in the qualifier 2 last year. Terrific form, 87 not out. Missed out in the final, but this was a match-winning innings, propelling the Kings into the final.
Yeah, that game, 203 for 6, MI, 207 for 5 with Shreyas, and that 87. Wadera, 48 then.
Twice they've chased down 200 this season. That means Chennai in New Chandigarh. And against Sunrisers. So they'll feel they're in familiar territory. Very good delivery, change of pace.
Yeah, 100%, and I was going to come back to that. The ball before was a knuckleball. It's something that the experienced players have been plying their trade. You see the grip. I don't know how easy that is as a batter looking at it to try to pick it, but to be able to have the control to land it where you want to, that was the ball before, is a great skill, and most young bowlers are coming into the IPL with some version of that.
Because he cocks his wrist that as much as he does before delivery, you can't really see the fingers. As a batter, you won't be able to pick it up. As opposed to if it's a straight flat wrist, you'll know the knuckles are behind it.
And it's one of those deliveries that you don't necessarily have to practice it just at the nets, because it's how you hold the ball. A lot of guys will take a ball with them, they'll go home, they'll sit there on the plane, and they'll just get familiar with getting their fingers into it, their fingernails into the back of it, so that they get used to the grip. So when they're running in and they bowl it, they've got control of it.
I think you made a great point down the other day, that someone runs in with it in their left hand and then transfers it very late, which is added difficult.
Brings third man up. Eight of the over after 7, 69 for 2.
water overflowing. What could it be?
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
That's what they've done well in the chase. They've kept an eye on that required rate, never allowed it to climb.
Was talking about down at the chip up the other night, whether it was Khalil, but he also runs in shadow and he covers it with the left hand, holds it in the left hand, and then at the last moment he transfers. So to get the comfort of the grip correct for such a challenging delivery is a wonderful skill he would have worked on.
Oh, down the track, that's huge. What a shot. The timing of him stepping out was just perfect. He did not give the bowler a chance to adjust. A meaty blow.
Yeah, this is a massive hit. We've seen a couple good change-ups, a couple good slower balls, but the length is key. This one is too full. Just in the slot. Massive hit, 90 meters.
Good placement again. This is smart cricket. We saw power in the previous shot. This is touch. As Hardik Pandya looks up at the heavens, he's searching for a wicket here. He knows that's the only way they can claw back into this contest.
And I suppose the challenge that I've noticed with perhaps Simran, for example, is he gets run so easily. Can he manage his aggression and his stroke play to go big?
I just feel he's maturing year on year, innings on innings. He realizes exactly what you're saying. It's his job now with his maturity to kick on and get that big score. And that's the Tata AIG fan box adding to the excitement. Cricket may be unpredictable, but with Tata AIG, you're always covered. Kyunki Tata AIG hai, to bharosa hai.
Seen this quite a lot too with the slower short ball, and if there's no pace on it, it's hard to clear short field. And Shreyas was a little bit lucky there. It hit the glove. Or maybe unlucky that he didn't run it off the face of the bat over short field. Look at it both ways.
"14 of the over. After 8, it's 83 for 2.
गूगल जेमिनी सिंगापुर थी एक जॉब अपॉर्चुनिटी આવી છે
हमारे पास तो पासपोर्ट પણ નથી
બહુ સરસ આધાર પેન તૈયાર રાખો અને તત્કાલમાં અપ્લાય કરો અપલોડ સિંગાપોર વિઝા અપ્લાય કરવાના સ્ટેપ્સ बताओ हां प्लीज बताओ
सॉरी यार, ये गलती हो गई है। ये चोट खर्चा वर्चा।
अरे लास्ट बॉल पे छक्का भी तुम्हारा।
छक्का
सब कैशलेस हो गया है। हाँ
ला भाई मेरा बैट। वो अभी तो ठीक हुआ तू।
चार्ज हुआ यार
बैट किसका है?
टाटा AIG है तो भरोसा है।
सपनों को आसमान, आसमान को अंतरिक्ष छूते देखा है। हाँ, पिछले 60 सालों में मैंने देश को बनते देखा है। कमला पसंद, 60 सालों से अनोखा स्वाद।
In the contest are here. Think about Bumrah putting one down. And think about getting people out early. Now we're into the 9th. Going at just over 10s. The askings cruising along at 9.5. So this very venue, it is so easy For a chasing side, it seems, to haul things in here. Skipper will try to couple of different things. Cloth shot round the corner. Crouch, and then down Connolly. So a lot of people outing have seen you a little bit now. They work you out. So what is Connolly going to face early? Spin. Trial by spin in the Tata IPL, let alone anything else going around the globe in this format.
Yeah, this is proving expensive. Got two hands. He would take it 9 out of 10 times.
This cruel game, and then just feel like it's caving in on you. Things just don't go your way. And he's done well there this time, Bumrah. Saved a couple of runs easily. Where do they get it from? Where do the Mumbai Indians get wicket number 3? And they desperately need it. Partnership rocking on. It's into the 40s. Get down, boom, boom. Does well. Home fans a little tense. Sense it and feel how quiet it's gone. It's going to give here. From Shimron. Yeah, listening to you, Ravi, and Ian Bishop. The maturity coming through with this fella. Can he turn it around and get a big score here? 50 not long ago. Man on the rise. And a squeeze one here, no fingertips, no run out at the bowlers in. What an awful way to get out for a non-striker. As well in anyway, but they've already seen it this season. Just waiting, just checking. The end of the 9th. Tip on it. I don't think there is. Missed it completely, so it'll stay 88 for 2 after 9. It's home anyway.
Rashmi Ilaichi, Dashan Ka Jashan.
So 107 from 65. You're comfortable when you're only 2 down. Options. Hardik Pandya into the attack, and he's got a bit on his plate just quietly. He's into his second, but he's trying to make the breakthrough here, do something special. The signals, the fielders, wants his man a bit finer. On point. Oh, wow. Unleashed. Rutherford, no prize.
He smashed that. His eyes lit up. Perhaps Simran. Got a chance to just free his arms. There were no half measures there. An expansive drive. That's raced into the fence.
Goes in red. Up and over. Comfortable as you like, and there's a 50 partnership with the skipper and Prab Shimron.
The Hardik going with that slower ball bouncer. Just too much width. You can see he just rolls his finger on it. He's almost Q-ended it, but he's got it up and over. It's a good start to this over. A couple boundaries to get Kings going.
There is due there.
Yeah, intelligent investing is like cricket. Not every ball is a six, but patience wins the match. Start small, think long term. That's the power of intelligent investing. Be in it for the long haul. Comfortable. See 10 off, and he's going to pick this off a little. Yeah, good running, good hustle. 100 comes up now for the Kings.
This is a good partnership. Not only are they getting the boundaries, but they're running well between the wickets. They've been busy. And what they've done well in chases is they've kept an eye on that required rate. When it's over 200, it's over 10 runs per over. And the intention is to bring that down as quickly as possible. They're doing that here as well.
We've had 10, and they're around 100 for 2.
आम तो मैं खा गया, गुठली मेरी क्रिकेट खेल रही है। गुठली इज द बेस्ट पार्ट सर। फैन हूं ना आपका। फैन बनना है तो हैवेल्स जैसा बन। ऐड करने लगे, बॉलिंग पे फोकस। अभी फैन पे फोकस।
बनो अच्छे फैन। हैवेल्स फैंस, हवा बदलेगी।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुमा केसरी।
Captain of MIs is okay with that. But Shuttle is going to have another one. Gone for 8. He'll be happy with that. But they desperately need to knock people over here. Do the home side. Grab Shimmerin, he is well and truly set. He's striking at 210. 44 from 21. Yeah, at this venue, it lock horns beautifully.
And overall as well, 17-17.
What's this new ball going to do? Change of ball. What? Q-ender, how about a dive? How close was that?
He didn't pick it. I don't think he saw it. The ball went past barely a foot. Past him.
Yeah. Seam up. Toe end. And then he's just lost it. He hasn't even looked. He's looking through cover. That's where he thinks it's been pounded. Has hardly moved. Shuttle can't believe it. And now they've moved another man across. Bumrah's now moved to short third. Changed the field.
Seen it tonight, haven't we? Yuzvendra, he said he couldn't pick his up with the lights a bit and just failed to get his hand up there and take a catch that he should have taken 11 times out of 10. Now, does home advantage really matter in the Tata IPL? Yes, absolutely. No, not at all. To some extent. What do you reckon? Fans? Let us know. They have? They're saying it matters. 5 all here, but these two sides. Oh, pick the gap, please. Perhaps Shimmerin has picked up another 50, and this pocket rocket is entertaining us all here.
Back-to-back 50s, and how good an innings is this? You mentioned earlier, he's showing great maturity. I mean, just the way he's paced this innings, his shot selection, his placement with that last ball. and without overstretching, just playing within himself and batting beautifully.
Such entertainment. Really is good to watch here. Smart too. Just simple, good cricket shots. Hit a boundary. Let's take one. Pressure's on you, captain.
It certainly is, and that's the shot to the 50. Very controlled. Picks it up early. Just wanted to pick the brains of Dale Steyn here. Dale, you've been in the dugout as well as the coaches had. The ball gets wet. How do you practice? With all these variations which you have to unleash. Slower ball, slower bouncer, knuckle ball. Do they practice with a wet ball at all?
Yeah, he used to take a bucket of water and just dunk the ball in. I think the guys practice that way. What a shot. Shreyas Iyer. Oh, it's wit. That ball's not wet, it's out of the ground. It's wit. The captain is not impressed.
Oh, didn't he climb into that? He smashed that. Look how far across he gets. He's a tall man, long levers. Getting across allowed him to reach that one. And just parked it into the crowd. Well, that tells you the story.
Shreyas Iyer, he was player of the match their last outing for the Kings, 69-0. In red hot form as the skipper of Punjab. More hustle. Shimron played rather nicely, very sensibly, showing some maturity, as colleagues have been saying. Very sensible innings, very good innings.
Yeah, and striking at over 200 in 8 balls, 1-6, but doing it in a very calm and composed manner.
So now 79 from 55. That asking rate has come down from just under 10s to 9.5s to 9s. Now it's 8.6. 18 off the 11th, and the Kings now are 118 for 2.
दीदी तुम्हारा बर्थडे गिफ्ट
हेडफोन
पर बजट
देख ले और दिखाओ बजट में मेरे और दिखाओ
फास्ट डिलीवरी
यस यार एक पार्टी ड्रेस चाहिए थी फ्लोरल टाइप्स नॉट टू महंगी हाँ ट्रेंडी स्टाइल्स और दिखाओ कीप शोइंग
हर छोटी बड़ी शॉपिंग इन स्टाइल एंड बजट ऑन टाइम तो Amazon
और दिखाओ
Skoda Kushaq. Easy to love. Skoda.
Looking for some inspiration from somewhere. You need some flashes of brilliance in the field, even a run out, just looking around the ground. Perhaps Sims. Yes, just moving around the crease at will. And putting pressure on the bowlers straight away. First ball of the over. And he's decided to get across the crease.
Looking for inspiration. The fans, well, all they're doing at the moment is looking at Punjab. Perhaps he's just going crazy. Well, that's crazy too. Talking about a slippery ball. His umpire got big hands too. And you think about there's the rag out, understandably.
He's done a pretty good job. 3.1 overs, 2 for 23. You can't ask for more, especially with the ball wet there. It's not easy for him. He flicks it out of his hand.
Again, just good, sensible batting. And you can see Shreyas Iyer be chatting to Prabhshirman. Just said, look, you're in. You're here at the end. Let's finish this and get us over the line with some smart play, controlled and calm. And let's nail match number 24. There's another boundary. Rattling along. This time the captain gets into it.
Well, easy pickings. It's literally a free hit for him with fine leg up in the circle. They're just cruising at this stage, the Mumbai Indians. I beg your pardon, Punjab Kings. Yes, looking around the field, they just look a little flat to me.
High above the stadium, something's catching all the action. The Kingfisher bird cam, giving you the best seat in the house. You better believe it. I see some great entertainment again on Kingfisher bird cam tonight. Hard for the spinners as ever. Greasy ball.
Yes, bringing that required rate down every over. From the beginning, when you're chasing something close to 200 or over 200, you've got to keep an eye on that required rate. And Punjab Kings have done it well this year. Brought it down to 8.2 now.
Take one and be happy. So 12 off the 12th. And the Kings are 130 for 2 now.
सर ये नए लॉट पे भी सेम ही जीएसटी लगेगी।
अब कर्नाटक के अभी गूगल जेमिनी से पता कर लेते हैं इन लाइटों को ऑनलाइन बेचने के लिए कितना जीएसटी लगेगा।
ये प्रोडक्ट ब्रास डेकोरेटिव लाइटिंग में आता है जिसकी जीएसटी 18% होनी चाहिए। क्या मैं टैक्स जोड़ के कॉस्ट रेडी कर दूं?
जी रेडी कर दो। और कोई सेवा मालिक है?
60 सालों में मैंने देश को बनते देखा है। 60 साल कामयाबी के, 60 साल कमला पसंद के। कमला पसंद, अनोखा स्वाद।
पहली बार, क्योंकि पहला मैच खास होता है, इसलिए कैडबरी डेयरी मिल्क के साथ स्टेडियम में एक खास सीट हो जाए।
This has been excellent again so far from the Punjab Kings. And they're about to get a bonus as we reflect on this partnership. Because Bumrah has committed the ultimate sin and he's giving an opportunity for another boundary to this excellent pair. ...86-run partnership and a free hit coming up. Tata AIG free hit. Time to play fearlessly. Good. They need Bumrah at his best. 64 required from 47. No wickets so far this year. They need him not to bowl just economically. They need him to get a wicket.
You said it earlier, Bish. He's too good not to. Right up there is the best of all time in this format.
Glorious from Simran Singh. He is magnificent.
Yeah, any time they miss at the moment, these two Kings batters just putting him away, finding the boundary so easily at the moment. Again, it's a low full toss. It's off from Bumrah, but the placement, there's a man out at deep point. Again, that dew across the outfield just skidding off.
Just love what Shreyas Iyer and Ricky Ponting, etc. have brought to this franchise. Fans in Punjab, they followed the team, but I think it's gone up another level in the last couple of seasons. Runners-up last year, They play an exciting brand of cricket, very aggressive, and it's brought smiles and a hope to many faces. 210. It's the other super striker of the match so far for Prab Simran.
I'd like to go back and think about the very start of this incredible tournament. Certain SK1, what he did for the Rajasthan Royals, the inspiration, creating belief. There's belief out of the fat. It has gone all the way from Shreyas Iyer. Holy heck.
Whoa, it's a beautiful shot, but it's right in the slot. Again, Shreyas Iyer sitting on that back foot, waiting for anything short. Times it perfectly. Just the intent from the Kings at the moment. And Nick in their zone, they are making the Mumbai Indians pay.
Look, I said Shreyas Iyer then, because Danny was talking about Rajasthan Royals back in the day. There was a time when the Punjab franchise, led by, I think, George Bailey in 2014, were playing an aggressive brand. They got to the final, didn't win. KKR turned them over, I think. And Shreyas has brought an energy. He's brought a leadership. He's brought a vibe they can believe in. And a style of cricket that is entertaining. Taking out Bumrah, which is worrying signs for MI. 100 partnership of 55 deliveries. In a championship with KKR, you move on the next year, you get your new franchise to the final, Michael Clark. And if you win tonight, you go top of the table. Outstanding leader.
Yep, they're playing well, there's no doubt about it. There's a long way to go, but at the moment, they've worked out a brand of cricket that's working. I think their time together last year helped as well. They are no doubt full of confidence at the moment, and this partnership continues to grow. 101 off 56, end of the over, 146 for 2.
क्रिकेट हो या म्यूचुअल फंड्स, सही फोकस है सबसे जरूरी।
आप खुश हैं कि नहीं?
मार्केट ट्रेंड के बाद शोर को म्यूट करके अपने इन्वेस्टमेंट्स में डटे रहने में ही समझदारी है, क्योंकि म्यूचुअल फंड्स सही है।
म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेजों को ध्यान से पढ़ें।
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
Water overflowing. What could it be?
पापा,
आपको गलतियां बहुत हो गई। ये चोट खर्चा वर्चा।
कौन सी गलतियां? सब कैशलेस हो गए। हाँ।
टाटा AIG है तो भरोसा है। इस पर क्या हम हो गए?
मैं टीवी पे हूँ। मैं टीवी पे हूँ।
पहली बार, क्योंकि पहला मैच खास होता है, इसलिए कैडबरी डेयरी मिल्क के साथ स्टेडियम में एक खास सीट हो जाए, कुछ मीठा हो जाए।
The Indian domestic players, I certainly think the middle order players is better than the internationals. And another example of it, power play gets done and the Indian players just know how to bat in these conditions. 150 up as well, just the 2 wickets down. I just think the way these days, there used to be a gap after the power play that teams would slow down for a couple of overs. Not now. And I think it's the Indian players that just know how to continue to find the boundaries, rotate strike, score off the spin and the quicks. They're doing it so well at the moment.
High, long, handsome. Perhaps Simran Singh is writing his own tune here at the Wankhede tonight.
Yeah, frustration on that man's face. There's no doubt whatsoever. They look a little lost at the moment. The Mumbai Indians, 40 required from 40 deliveries. Searching for a breakthrough. Beautiful stroke, up and under, mid-off up inside the circle, but it's the timing again.
This is a hard place to be if you're Hardik Pandya. Great place to be if you're perhaps Simran Singh and Shreyas Iyer. Rupe undergo fours. Yeah, he's nodding in appreciation. 11 of them.
A shot with his teeth. I want to see his piano. Smile, my friend. You're caning it. Such a good season. And it's just about the clean hitting and cricket strokes. They're not slogs. It's a beautiful, controlled nature of his innings.
Yep, no doubt about it. And again, this is a really good example of playing all around the crease, using your feet, front foot, back foot, to the spinners and to the quicks. 360 degrees. It's been class batting. Again, I think batting conditions have certainly been easier batting second. But in saying that, you still got to find the runs. You've got to find those boundaries when you need them. I think you're seeing, once again, what the Kings have done throughout this season so far. Their partnership batting has been outstanding.
Been fortunate to see a little bit of the Kings of late. You get up to New Chandigarh, see them just around the clock, and mentioned before Shreyas, he was player of the match with his 69 not out, seeing them home with 7 balls to spare. Really has been very clinical.
Well, Shreyas returned to familiar territory today, and these fans would have been supporting him when he played domestic cricket for Mumbai and for India here. And today he had a chance to G them up and say, I am back here. This is my territory. He won't be credited with the catch, but he should be. Yep, I am him, he says. $15 off the over, 161 for 2.
Kappa Energy, unstoppable banja.
राष्ट्रीय इलायची जश्न का जश्न।
नीम का पत्ता कड़वा है। अनुराग कश्यप
अपनों में गाली गलौज तो चलता है।
मैं फैन हूँ सर आपका।
फैन बनना है तो हैवेल्स जैसा बनो।
ये ऐड है, पैसे मिलेंगे?
कुछ ना कुछ तो मिलेगा तुझे।
बनो अच्छे फैन। हैवेल्स फैंस, हवा बदलेगी।
A runner ball required with 8 wickets in hand. The Mumbai fans despondent and looking for some magic here at the Wankhede. Lovely again. Lovely from Shreyas Iyer. There are real problems here. Jasprit Bumrah can't get the wicket-taking touch.
Yeah, this looked like a slow ball, back of a length slow ball as well. Shreyas Iyer, once again, batting beautifully, timing the ball sweetly. Even his first delivery, I think it was just outside the off stump, that cover drive, just set the tone. 48 from 29 balls. In terrific form at the moment, leading from the front, and that was the last one.
You're a big smiling Adele Michael Clark. It's seeing those replays, they're just the assured nature of his feet. And just in every position, striking there is just so easy for him.
Yeah, or sometimes batting can be very hard. It is nice to watch when you see someone in terrific form, timing the ball. As a leader as well, you know, your responsibility is to get your team home, and he's doing it consistently at the moment. Has another chance this evening.
Oh no, just short. Deepak Chahar. Just a reminder with that table again, just a reminder, you look down the bottom there. There are 13 titles, 13 IPL titles down the bottom of the table. Pace off. Another wonderful knock from the captain of the Punjab Kings, Shreyas Iyer, his third in a row this season. Whatever is demanded in terms of pace of batting, Shreyas Iyer leads from the front with it.
Well, like his incredible bit of athleticism to get that catch taken, he threw it back to Xavier Bartlett. Here he is on this big stage here in Mumbai and taking centre stage.
He's not on top of his game, Jasper, unfortunately, but Shreyas Iyer is.
He is, Bish. Has been all season. Again, it's a tough place to bat, that number 4 position in T20 cricket, but this man here is owning it at the moment. Doesn't matter who he comes in against, he can rotate that strike, he can find that boundary. Absolute appreciation from his teammates as well.
$114 deliveries this season for that guy without a wicket. 172 for 2.
Kappa Energy, unstoppable banja.
हर पल मनाओ केसरी त्योहार। विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
On the road, surely. Punjab to maintaining their 100% record. Oh, through him. Oh, my goodness. Namandir should have wrapped it in.
Oh, dearie me, batted beautifully. Say it all the time, fielding is all about attitude, and unfortunately for the Mumbai Indians, that probably sums up their night.
You shouldn't say 100%. They had that rained out contest, but they're the only unbeaten team in the tournament. Punjab Kings. Astounding, absolutely astounding, emphatic, and an exclamation mark from Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah, you can't give the great players a second chance. Should have been out the ball before. No one means to drop him though. Seen 3 drops in this game. Australia's side, he's going to make you pay.
Just wow. It's nearly 100 metres. And it looks like just a bit of a flick. Yeah, I'm afraid so. That is a bad feeling.
Oh, Danny, that is such a bad feeling. There's not many things worse than dropping catches, and we all drop them. Feel for that man. Yeah, made a brilliant half-century. Gave his team a chance, but he'll be, he'll be trying to hide dropping that. is a beauty. Drops the soda and takes a hanger.
Love this guy, hey? It can be so cruel, but then you can have a bit of redemption. And he's done that here. Shreyas Iyer cannot finish things off. Only need a dozen to get, folks. But what an innings from the skipper, and what a catch here from Naman. The other one went straight through his hands. I said, look, I'll flag the easy one, and I'll take a real cracker here. Absolutely stunning from Naman. It's the end of Shreyas Iyer. Clickety-click, 66 he's done, 184 for 3.
To go, and it's time for a little break. See a tire strategic timeout.
My phone is dead. I want to watch the match. Where do I take an over-dramatic boy out for coffee in Kolkata?
New AI mode in Google search.
लोग कह रहे थे धुरंधर लंबे, ये और बहुत लंबा था। वकीलों को केस पसंद है, विराट कोहली को चेस पसंद है, वैसे ही बैटिंग कर रहा भाई साहब।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, Making a Difference, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk. Tata AIG है तो भरोसा है, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
When fearless SRH collide with determined CSK, the Southern Derby will erupt with unmatched passion. Tata IPL SRH versus CSK, Saturday only on Jio Hotstar and Star Sports Network.
This broadcast is co-presented by Havells, Making a Difference, the new AI mode in Google search, and Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Mutual Funds Sahi Hai, Vimal Elaichi, Asian Paints, and EV partner TVS Motor Company.
First ball against Bumrah, he hits a 6.
This broadcast is co-presented by Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, Lloyd, a Havells brand, and the new AI mode in Google search, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Campa Sure, Shukar hai, Grow, ये मार्केट सबका है, and Carrot Lane, a Tata product.
फिरकी के जादूगर रविचंद्रन अश्विन, स्वागत है आपका।
मैं विकेट अलर्ट देने वाला। रवि बिश्नोई क्रॉस मारते ऑफ द मार्क।
खेल के महारथी अपना नजरिया ला रहे हैं चैंपियंस वाली कमेंट्री में, सिर्फ आपके स्मार्ट टीवी पर।
This broadcast is co-presented by the new AI mode in Google search, Campa Energy, Unstoppable Banja, and Havells, Making a Difference, co-powered by Hero Motocorp in association with Cadbury Dairy Milk. Tata AIG है तो भरोसा है, and Muthoot Finance Gold Loan.
End of another See It Tire strategic timeout here. Tata IPL green dot balls, and who's at the top there? Arshdeep Singh. 13, quite outstanding to go with his 3 for 22 from 4. Quite brilliant, and very good batting conditions. Stoinis. That's 2 wides, I reckon. It needed a step ladder and some to have a go at that. Marcus Stoinis. So Shuttle, he's just got it slightly wrong. Up against a powerful fellow. And very good numbers over a long period of play for Marcus Stoinis. 11 required now. Talk about a tennis ball. Just holding things up here. I'm happy with the sight screen or a bit of movement.
I would have loved to have seen the Mumbai Indians just attack the stumps a little bit more tonight. We really have a beehive of where they've bowled, but bring the timber into play a little bit. There's still somebody moving behind the side screen, just putting off Marcus Stoinis right now.
Well, it wouldn't be a game of cricket without someone annoying the batter on the sight screen. Seems to happen every game. And a happy coach from Punjab, Mr. R. Ponting. Nice and easy just to see things out here, and it's over to you, Brad Chumran. Finish things off. Hums through the hands. Just gets a little bit of fingertip control. Did he break a nail? And then, oh look, you know, I'll just flag that and take the difficult one. What a beauty! Very good, very, very good catch that from Namar. What's that saying? All a little too late. A little too late for them. Blue. All they have to do really, finish things off. 9 required only now, down to single figures. A lot to go back to the drawing board, it would seem, here for the Mumbai Indians, who are near the foot of the table. As Ian Bishop said, look at all those titles from CSK, Mumbai Indians and KKR. They call them Cutter Knight Riders. Those titles, and they sit at 8, 9 and 10. They have to think about 2 at all. So I've had 16, and the Kings are 188 for 3.
So 8 needed from 24. Oh, God, they're happy. Oh, Junior Paji. He's ready to jump. He'll jump off his seat there. Focus, look at the focus. 8 needed. Coming up tomorrow from the Narendra Modi Stadium, it's the Gujarat Titans taking on KKR. Gujarat Titans on a run at the moment. A couple of very good wins. And KKR need a win to get on the points table. They are on the points table, but they need their first win of the season. You see KKR getting that 1 point because of the washout. They want to win that game. Oh, that's 1 for 4.
Not out of the middle from Stoinis, but he'll take it. He got done there with the slow ball. It's like he's finding it tough to pick up the pace of this wicket. Oh, just misses the off stump. Just as good as a nice cover drive, though, Denny. Same result, 4 to the team.
He's looking to win on a canter here. Oh, they're a team. A team in red and white. Oh, they've seen themselves, and it's only natural they'll clap and dance. And even the little fellow, Junior Paji, ready. He's making space for himself. The dancing has started. Oh, in the gap. Kings win by 7 wickets. And they finish it off in 16.3 overs. And once again, a very, very good chase by the Punjab Kings. The dancing begins in the Isles.